not every cosplayer is rich and not every cosplayer can sew. But, you know, you want to cosplay, so what do? I'm not gonna be a gatekeeper and gonna tell you my tricks on secondhand cosplay and when it comes to thrifting and ethical buying for cosplay. I find that usually when just buying a newly bought cosplay that it ends up being fairly expensive, and personally, I like being more ethical with my purchases, and there are some ways where you can buy secondhand cosplays from handmade cosplays from other people, which tend to be higher quality than just getting it from something like MIG Costumes. Trust me, like, there are good freshly bought cosplay companies that they're like decent-ish quality, but not everyone has the budget for a good quality cosplay. I'm sure you guys have probably heard the term closet cosplay in the past, which is usually when you just take something that's in your closet that matches the character, or you work around a very minimum budget with things that you can find from the thrift store that might match your character, whether it be like, oh, this casual clothes look like a casual version of this character, or it looks close enough to the original outfit that you can kind of play around with it, even if it's not like perfectly matching how the character's design looks like. From what I've noticed, even thrift stores are nowadays feel kind of expensive.
Thrifters be like, oh, look at this leather jacket I just found. It's
because I'll go to the thrift store, like, value it tends to be pretty expensive. I know that places like Goodwill, they'll separate things by color, which makes it a lot easier to like imagine the type of clothes that you need for your character, so you just look for the color matching the character's outfit, and it kind of allows you to narrow down your search. If you're not super into sewing and you're not amazing at sewing, just a quick tip: if you do have access to a sewing machine, or if you understand like how to make like a straight stitch with, you know, hand sewing, cut the sides of a shirt like at the seam and then just like sew it, like pin it directly while you're wearing it. Like, wear the shirt, pin your size, and then just sew it inside out, and that can perfectly reshape the clothes to your size. It's an easy way, a simple trick if you're not familiar with how to sew. The two more popular secondhand online shops that I know of has to be Depop and Poshmark. Poshmark definitely isn't the best for clothes, but Depop is. The one problem though is that a lot of people use Depop for like secondhand, like vintage clothes, or like, you know, popular brand clothes. So they're good for like casual wear too, but it makes it easier if you want to be more ethical and find clothes that match your character. And sometimes it could also be much cheaper, because usually someone might buy something from an online store and then I find out, oh, the size isn't what I thought it was gonna be, and so they'll resell it on Depop. And I found things for as cheap as like $10, which is pretty good. Mercari is also a secondhand store. It's also really good for like, you know, gamers and like anime fans for finding like figures and like anything that you find that is like foreign products. It's really good to go to Mercari for, like for Japanese products, and it's really good for those who want to like make their own, what's the word, you know, when you put your own like bet on it and then whoever highest bidding gets it. It does that too. It's really good for that too. My all-time favorite shop though that is literally made for cosplayers is Lumica Cosplay. You can filter it out based on wigs, wig colors, whether or not you are okay with like it being someone having a pet, or if you need it pet free, if you want it smoke free. You can like search based off of like the pieces of the cosplay. Sometimes you'll even find like bits and remnants. Let's say that you already have like the character's outfit but you don't have the wig. Lumica. Let's say that you have the wig but you only, and like the outfit, but you only need like a prop or like some shoes. Lumica. Honestly, sometimes in my free time, I'll just like scroll through Lumica just to see what's available. And also, if you're looking for a very specific cosplay, you can also like make a post being like in search for. I've noticed I haven't done a cosplay video in a while, and let me know if you're interested in seeing more cosplay videos in the future. And I just also really want to show off this cute pair of bloomers that I made recently. I love it. It gives Draculaura. If you want to see a tutorial for that, I'll probably post one. It's one of my proudest things I've made so far. It looks so cool. The femboy is strong within this one. I am a tree. Subscribe if you like my videos.